I read the pilot of Empire and I thought, oh, they'd never make this for years and years. The prevailing thought was that broadcast television would just never put a bunch of black people on television. They'll sprinkle television with black people, but certainly not from their point of view. So I just kind of dismissed it as, oh, that's a cute attempt, but it'll never happen. It premiered and became a phenomenon, and I watched it like everybody else did, kind of with my mouth like good, you know what I mean?
It just stood out immediately, primarily because of Cookie. That's a character that nobody has ever seen on television ever before. But also, it was just exciting to read a pilot about rich black people, to be perfectly honest.
This family, the Lyons, they weren't upper middle class silver spoon family. They were Horatio Alger, grew up in the hood and did what they had to do to, achieve the level of success they have. And I think that across America, people can relate to that. White, black, Latino, Asian, just this idea of jumping social classes.
We don't want this to be a reality show. It has to be a crazy soap. And so, you know what I mean? Like, I think we don't want to turn the show into a documentary or some message piece. So I think we touch it with a light stroke and we get crazy and get fun. That's the fun of Empire, is in a lot of ways it's not reality. We can go off the rails, and that's why people love it.
It's like a family.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the best writers' room in terms of just, it's really exciting to come to work. The energy is great. It's a lot of black people, so it's just louder.
Yes.
The stereotype is true. The decibel is just like here.
Just to be heard, you have to.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know what's dope to me? That it's a big room, but everybody gets heard at all levels.
And that's the credit of the EPs
Exactly.
to Lee,
They
Danny,
set
and
that
Eileen.
tone.
They set that tone, because on a lot of shows it's not like that.
When you have somebody like Lee Daniels at the helm, he's on us about making sure that we hit those issues that we need to be hitting, while at the same time, he's gonna give you those OMG moments. You're gonna tweet from anything Lee Daniels does because he's gonna keep it outrageous and fun. So we made sure that we hit it in a way that felt real. I think the authenticity above all is important. There should be somebody in the room who's like, that sounds like some white people stuff, because you hear that in communities of color. So having that come from the top down really infuses how we tell those stories.
Never stopped loving you. I tried. Never went away.
You miss me.
You always were a ride or die. Always.
Our season is going to be 50% longer this year with the bigger order. So we don't want to wear everybody out over 18 episodes.
I'm not feeling the pressure, but I feel the energy of high expectations.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. You feel it. You feel like you need to come with big storylines. And I mean, and Lee even wants, every episode to kind of have a wow moment. You know what I mean? So coming up with those, top the one before it, and Empire gets crazy. So sometimes it's hard to one up, but we're doing it creatively. You got to twist your brain sometimes.
I'm honestly just really enjoying the ride. It's a dope ride so far. We haven't even premiered yet. I'm the dude who's in there. Ned Stark somebody. Come on, somebody got to die. Can't do that on Empire. So we got to keep everybody alive and just come up with these juicy kind of interactions that, knock wood and keep everybody tuned in.
She make that thing go. Drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop.